Hey, it's Michelle coming to you with some kitchen inspiration. I wanted to share a really good recipe that we like with you, and you can make this completely vegetarian. Couldn't get vegetarian pot stickers today, so I'm actually using ones with chicken in them. Usually I use the vegetarian ones, but they didn't have them. This is my favorite brand. I got it at Walmart, believe it or not. So I took my stainless non-stick, look at this nice coating in here, stainless non-stick stir-fry skillet, put some oil in the bottom, and I threw the pot stickers in there frozen, okay? So I'm letting them cook for a little bit while I start prepping the veggies. So I absolutely love this non-stick pan, and we're going to talk about it some more. Hey, Becky, can you get me the rapid prep mandolin? I forgot it. So I'm going to do some prepping of veggies because of course if you're doing a stir fry, it's got to be loaded with veggies, right? So I'm grabbing my 5-inch Santuco, and I have an onion here. So I like to do my veggies in the order in which they cook, which the onions, I like to do the onions and the carrots first so that they're a little bit softer. That's completely a personal preference, okay? So you guys do it the way you like it, thank you. So we're just going to give these onions a quick slice. When you use your Santuco knife, put your finger and your thumb right on your blades to hold it tightly. It makes for very easy cutting. You can notice that I'm just pushing straight down. I'm not doing a lot of sawing. All right, I'm just gonna stir my pot stickers again. So I want them to kind of get brown on most of the sides. And I dumped the whole bag of them in because we really like that part, even though the recipe only calls for like 13 of them or something. I just use the whole bag because I find that we eat them. All right, so my onions are ready. Next thing I'm gonna do is grab a couple carrots because I feel like it's not Asian food if it doesn't have carrots in it. I don't know about you guys, but that's kind of how I feel about it. So grab 2 decent sized carrots, and I've got my serrated peeler. I love this thing. It is so easy to peel your veggies and your carrots and stuff. We have a regular vegetable peeler. I just like the shape of this one. It also, look at this carrot. It's crazy looking. All right. It's nice and big though, which is good. Oh gosh, it's gonna be a little bit challenging to peel over here because it's kind of crazy looking, but that's okay. I want to show you what this peeler can do. It is amazing. It can peel peaches and nectarines, and you can actually peel the skin off tomatoes if you'd like. So I have a red pepper here. Normally I don't peel the skin off red peppers, but every once in a while you have that recipe that calls for like charring it to take the skin off. This is actually way easier as long as you don't need the charred flavor. But look, it'll literally take the skin right off of your pepper. I don't need the skin off my pepper for this, but I wanted to show it to you. All right, we're gonna make this carrot into some usable sizes. And let me give my pot stickers another stir here. See, they're getting nice and brown. They're looking good. Okay, that's what we want them to look like. And for the carrots, I'm going to use the Rapid Prep mandolin, and I'm going to put it onto the setting where it does matchsticks. Actually, the one a little bit smaller than that. It has the French fry setting and has the matchstick setting. Sometimes it's guesswork for me to remember because I don't always remember what size it is. What number it is supposed to be on. But that's okay. We're gonna try it out and see if I got it in the right place. For some reason my stuff is jammed here. There we go. It's not supposed to be complicated to put it together. I'm not sure why I'm having trouble. Having a moment. It's like oh, there we go. It wasn't moving. Must have a piece of food stuck in there because it wasn't moving. Okay, let's throw this big piece of carrot in first. Oh, perfect. I picked the right setting. This is exactly what I wanted them to look like. Matchsticks. Okay. So what that setting was the matchstick setting, which is the skinnier of the two settings. There's French fries and matchsticks, and that size is number 2. The thing I use the most often on this is actually French fry setting on the setting number 4, which gives you a standard French fry. So that's why I'm like, I had to play with it a little bit, because it does all different sizes and it does the 3 different shapes. I like it because it's so fast though. There we go, that was easy, right? Pull this off, drop the whole thing back into the dishwasher. Very easy to do. There's my matchstick. All right, let's give this Potstickers a little bit of a stir. Oh, they're looking good. I think they're mostly brown. I'm gonna grab a bowl and put them in it because I'm going to hold them out for a minute. Put them to the side so we can get the veggies ready. So this is a 12-inch diameter pan, 12 inches across. It's about 6 inches deep. It is a stir-fried skillet, or what you might want to call a wok. I use it for everything though. You don't need to only use it for that. Like my daughter, it was the only pan she had in her kitchen for a while. And like frying pan wise, and she just used it all the time. It didn't matter what she was making, eggs, whatever in there. So you can certainly use it for everything. The non-stick coating is amazing on these pans, and I have these pans in my kitchen now 5 or 6 years. I'm not sure exactly how long, and they hold up so well, so much better than any other kind of non-stick cookware. I really, really like the coating on them. So if you're looking for a long-term non-stick cookware pan, these are the ones you want. This specific one, which is the stir-fry skillet, is on sale this month. So it's normally $240. It does have a lifetime guarantee, but right now it's only $99. So if you're looking to get a really good frying pan for yourself or as a gift, this is a terrific one to pick up right now. Lifetime guarantee. It can go in the oven up to 400 degrees. It can, of course, goes on the stove top. It can go in your dishwasher. Though it's kind of big, so I don't put it in my dishwasher, but you can do that with it. Now, say maybe you have somebody on your list that, yeah, you would love to buy this for them, but $99 is more than you would normally budget for them. Consider having your own party this month in November, because instead of getting it for $99, which is the sale price for everybody, if you are a host with me, you can get it for $39. So that's probably a lot closer to your budget as a gift. So you can go ahead and have your own party, $39. Very, very simple. We can have a virtual party. We can have a live in-home party if you live near me. Either one is great. But that is such a good deal. There's 3 other items on the special too. 2 pieces of our enameled cast iron and our steak knife set, which is part of our forged cutlery collection, and all of these pieces have lifetime guarantees. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna grab the red pepper, and I'm gonna cut it from the bottom. In my house, we don't eat the seeds. If you wanna eat the seeds, go ahead, but I'm just gonna get rid of that. I love these forged cutlery knives. The steak knives work just like this also. Super easy to go right through your food without any sawing, which I love. A sharp knife is your friend because it's much safer in your kitchen. And lifetime guarantee, you can't beat it. Now you do need to hand wash these knives. That's important in order to keep your lifetime guarantee. Okay, so make sure you're doing that. All right, let's go over here and look at our carrots and our onions. I just realized I had a couple carrots on the counter. See how they're looking. They look like they're starting to get soft, which is the goal. We want them to get kind of soft. We want them to be, at least somewhat cooked. Now this is stir fry, so we don't want our veggies cooked like real thoroughly. The other veggie we're gonna put in is some broccoli. So you can, if you don't like to eat these stems, you could take this stem and put it in the freezer bag and then use it for vegetable stock. So just like start a gallon-sized freezer bag, and any ends you pull off, like the seed end of the pepper, the ends of the carrots, you can even use your onion ends and onion skin and your broccoli stems. Pop them all in a freezer bag, and then you can use them, mix them with some water and some salt, and boil them up and make your own vegetable broth. That's great. It's economical. It's a great way to save some money in your kitchen and to get a really good flavor. All right, I'm going to add the peppers and the broccoli to my skillet so that they start working. Let's take a look at that. We got some other ingredients to add. So this recipe is actually almost done. I've got just a couple more ingredients to add. I'm actually going to add a little bit more olive oil because it's a little bit dry with this many vegetables in it. All right, and now I'm going to put in some fresh garlic. So I'm going to grab a couple cloves off of here. And I've got my garlic pressed out. Pop my garlic in there. Don't have to peel it. Just press off the front. Use your Barbie hairbrush. Take your garlic. There's the peel. You could also add that to your veggie bag for your veggie. What's it called? Veggie broth. All right, there we go. Got those in, and then I have another ingredient that I need to go back over here and work on a little, which is what looks like a piece of bark, which is actually some fresh ginger. You know, sometimes people say it looks like reindeer antlers. I always think it just looks like a root because that's what it is. It looks like a piece of, like a tree branch or something. Wow, I'm having trouble grating this, peeling this piece. It doesn't want to, it's not agreeing with me. All right. Just going to cut the pieces off. You can run this through your garlic peeler, your garlic press, but I think the most effective way to do this is with the food chopper. I like the ginger really small because ginger is a fabulous flavor in Asian type of cooking, but nobody wants a big hunk of ginger in their food. It's a little overwhelming if it's like a big hunk on your plate. So nice and small is the way to go with that. I'm going back over here to stir in my ginger and my garlic so they get near the bottom and they start getting cooked up because we don't want them raw in there. We want them a little bit cooked up. My veggies are starting to look really good. I'm going to throw my pot stickers back in. And I'm going to add my sauce. So I need a couple tablespoons of soy sauce. I can take my measuring spoon out. The recipe calls for low sodium. I always use low sodium. I just think it's better for you. And it pretty much has the same flavor. Okay, a couple tablespoons of soy sauce, some honey, a teaspoon or so of honey. Let's see. Real accurate measurement on your honey. Let's throw that in there. And I'm going to put in just a little bit of Asian red pepper paste. I don't like too much in there, but it does give it like a nice depth of flavor. And then the last flavoring I'm going to put in is some green scallions, green onions or scallions from my freezer. I keep my ginger and my green onions in my freezer because they go bad quickly. Ginger not so much, but the green onions do. So I just chop them up, I put them in a Ziploc bag, I throw them in the freezer, and I take I buy a bunch of ginger at one time, I cut it in 1-inch segments, put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in the freezer. And then I always have those ingredients when I want to do something like this. Because fresh ginger, you can use ginger out of a jar, but fresh ginger makes a huge difference in a recipe like this. So the only other thing I'm going to add is some scallions. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys have a great evening.